Welcome to the NBA Prop Report for Wednesday, July 14th. We have Game 4 of the NBA Finals coming up tonight between the Phoenix Suns visiting the Milwaukee Bucks. There are two plays that we're looking at here for tonight, so let's talk about them real quick. The first one I want to mention is Cameron Johnson three-pointers over 1.5 at even money. So the last game we played both Cameron Johnson over 1.5 threes and Pat Connaughton over 1.5 threes. Pat Connaughton is up to like minus 110, minus 115 on a lot of these sites. Cam Johnson, who was plus 105 last game, is even money plus 100 here. He only hit 1 3 last game, but he was 1 for 5. He's taken at least 4 in each of the games so far, knocked down more than 1.5 in the first 2. So this was the first game that he didn't cash it. I'm going back to the well here because we're still getting it at even money. I think that Cam Johnson projects to hit over 1.5 3-pointers in more than half of these games. So if we're getting it at even money and my projection is over, I think my projection is actually 54% of the time, we have a nice little edge there because even money would be 50%. And like I said, nice little edge there, about 4% above. So I do like this Cameron Johnson one. It's actually my biggest bet of the day for 3/4 of a unit. The only other play I made today is Chris Paul assist. Chris Paul did not have a good start to that last game. Well, I shouldn't even say Chris Paul. The Phoenix Suns in general did not have a good start to that last game, which we kind of expected to happen. Milwaukee was down 2-0, backs to the wall, fighting for their lives. So they came out with their hair on fire and played very well in the first half of that game. Chris Paul did still manage to get 9 assists in that game as well, though. So I think that if we get a little bit of a better start from the Phoenix Suns today, which is what I'm expecting to happen, that Chris Paul is going to wind up getting to above 9 assists, probably even getting to the double-double, which is another bet that I was looking at, but decided to just go with the assist one here. So that really wraps it up. Only 2 bets that we're looking at here today. Again, only 1 game left in the NBA final. Well, 1 game left going on. Obviously, there are a couple more games depending on how this works out. But Cameron Johnson, 3/4 of a unit, plus 100 bet MGM. And then Chris Paul, I took for half a unit, minus 112 at Unibet. If you don't have access to Unibet, this is also minus 114 on DraftKings. So only giving up about 2 basis points there. Not a massive deal if you want to play it over on DraftKings instead. So that wraps it up for the NBA Prop Report here at FTN Bets on the FTN Network for Wednesday, July 14th, Game 4 of the NBA Finals.